Welcome to another Colorado motorcycle adventure. Today, we're starting our ride in Kremmling, known as the Sportsman's Paradise. Sitting at the confluence of Blue and Colorado rivers, this rugged little town is surrounded by wide-open ranchlands, rolling sagebrush hills and distant mountain peaks. It's the perfect launch point for a full-day loop through some of northwestern Colorado's most scenic and lesser-traveled highways. We roll out of Kremmling heading west on Highway 134, turning south on Highway 131. These are classic Colorado backroads where traffic is light, the curves are smooth, and the views stretch for miles. The road traces the western edge of the Gore Range, offering glimpses of jagged peaks to the east and open ranch country to the west. Our first stretch brings us through wide valleys toward the small communities of McCoy and Bond, quiet ranching towns nestled along the Colorado River. The road begins to twist and dip through red sandstone canyons as we make our way toward State Bridge, a historic river crossing that's long been a gathering spot for rafters, fly fishers, and outdoor music lovers. It's a great place to stretch your legs and take in sound the river echoing off the canyon walls. From State Bridge, we continue south through rolling hills and open rangeland toward Wolcott, where Highway 131 meets I-70. This marks the southern tip of our loop, and it's the perfect spot to fuel up or grab lunch before turning back north. Heading north again, the views look completely new. The Gore Range fills the skyline, and the road winds through open valleys lined with cottonwoods and weathered ranch fences that seem to stretch forever. Soon we reach Yampa, a small, time-honored Colorado town that still holds onto its western charm. Nearby, Stagecoach State Park offers a peaceful lake surrounded by forested slopes, a great stop for camping, fishing, or just soaking in the quiet mountain setting. As we continue north, we pass through the town of Oak Creek, and here's where the fun really kicks in. Just outside of town, we take a short detour onto Highway 27, a lesser-known mountain road that delivers pure riding excitement. It's a tight, twisty stretch of pavement that climbs and curves through forested hills, offering quick elevation changes and sweeping turns. The kind of road that makes you grin inside your helmet. After a spirited up and back run, we rejoin Highway 131 and continue north toward Steamboat Springs, fully energized from the ride. The landscape transitions once again as wide open pastures give way to forested foothills leading into Steamboat Springs, a town famous for its world-class skiing, natural hot springs, and warm western spirit. Riders can take a detour to Fish Creek Falls, explore Steamboat's downtown, or relax in the Strawberry Park hot springs before pressing on. From Steamboat, we head east on Highway 40, a sweeping high country road that leads us back to Kremmling. The highway crosses broad mountain valleys, with the Elkhead Mountains rising to the north and Rabbit Ears Pass off to the east. This final leg of the first loop is open, fast, and scenic, pure Colorado riding. Back in Kremmling, we've completed the first big loop, about 170 miles of curves, canyons, and mountain scenery. But this adventure isn't over yet. From here, we turn north toward Walden, continuing deeper into Colorado's high country. Leaving Kremmling, the road north rolls through open valleys and sagebrush hills, passing through vast ranchlands framed by distant snow-capped peaks. The ride to Walden is calm and scenic, the kind of stretch that makes you feel completely free. Walden sits high in the North Park Valley, a broad alpine basin surrounded by mountain ranges on all sides. The Medicine Bow Range to the north, the Park Range to the west, and the Never Summer Mountains to the south. It's a peaceful town where wildlife roams freely and life moves at a slower pace. After a quick break, we fire at the engines again and head east on Highway 14, one of Colorado's most stunning mountain routes. The road cuts across open grasslands and wetlands before climbing gently into the Medicine Bow Mountains. As the elevation rises, pine and spruce trees close in, the air cools, and the road begins to twist through tight mountain turns. Soon we crest Cameron Pass, sitting at 10,276 feet. From up here, the views are spectacular: alpine meadows, rugged peaks, and sometimes even patches of snow clinging to the shady slopes in midsummer. From Cameron Pass, it's a thrilling descent through the Cache La Poudre Canyon, one of the most scenic rides in all of Colorado. The road hugs the river closely, winding through granite walls and dense forest. Each curve reveals a new view: waterfalls, rapids, and towering cliffs. There are plenty of scenic pullouts worth a stop. Poudre Falls, Big South Trailhead, and the Sleeping Elephant Mountain Overlook are just a few of the highlights. The rhythm of the curves and the sound of the rushing river make this ride unforgettable. As we descend lower, the canyon opens up near the Mishawaka Amphitheater, a legendary riverside music venue where riders and locals gather for food, drinks, and live tunes. It's the perfect spot to rest before the final stretch. From there, the road widens and straightens as we approach the foothills and roll into Fort Collins. After so many miles of alpine passes and twisting canyons, the city feels like a natural place to end the day, with great food, friendly faces, and a cold drink waiting downtown. What a fantastic day. We kick things off on Highway 131, carving through ranchlands from Kremmling to Wolcott. Smooth pavement and wide open skies made for the perfect start. A short detour on Highway 27 led us to Oak Creek, where tight turns and zero traffic delivered mountain twisties that begged for throttle. Steamboat Springs greeted us with western charm, hot springs, and a ski town vibe that made us want to stay a while. Highway 40 brought us back to Kremmling with fast, scenic stretches and plenty of throttle-friendly terrain. Then came Part 2, walled into Fort Collins. We climbed Cameron Pass, 10,276 feet of alpine beauty, and dropped into the stunning Cache La Poudre Canyon. River views, canyon walls, and endless curves made this leg unforgettable. 7 to 9 hours, 270 miles, and memories etched in every mile. This was Colorado, wild, winding, and absolutely worth the ride. Thanks for joining us on this Colorado motorcycle adventure. If you enjoyed the journey, be sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss the next ride. Until next time, keep the rubber side down, and we'll see you on the next ride.